Hey, I'm putting up a video about my pontoon boat that I have up for sale. First, I want to tell you this is a 1990 Sun Tracker Deluxe. It's a 20-foot boat. This boat for the year is in great condition. Now, being a 1990 and it has set outdoors, the interior's weathered, and I'm going to show you pictures of that. This is a very detailed, lengthy video of a very nice boat. This boat is worthy of the video that I've put forward on it. The pontoons are in excellent shape on the boat. They need cleaning. I've done some cleaning. I'm in the process of still cleaning on the boat. The side panels, if you'll notice, are in good shape on the boat. This boat has not been abused by any stretch of the imagination other than being left outside and showing some weathering. It is not a ragged out, beat up boat. One of the things that will tell you this is the top of the handrails have not been set on, beat on, pulled on. Everything is as straight as can be as far as the framework of the boat. Boat floats great. It runs great. All the way across the water. It's got complete power trim. Very nice boat for the year model. The next picture shows here the boat from the front. It's got the walk-on trailer. The trailer is valued at over $1,600. It is brand new. It is a drive-on, walk-on trailer. Has the steps on the front for easy mounting when you're dry docked. I want to point out the front of the boat has brand new LED docking lights on it. As you can see, the front of the boat is not beat up here at all. Shows some minor docking bumps, but nothing major anywhere at all on the boat. This boat easily trailers with a V6 engine. You don't need a lot of power to pull this boat. The engine, again, was purchased new with the boat. Is a 60 horsepower Evinrude motor, completely refurbished in September of 2013. It was done by a local marine shop in Huntsville, Alabama. We've got the receipts to verify all the work that was done on this motor. There was over $2,800 spent on this motor in September of last year. So it's in excellent running shape. I've tested the motor out thoroughly. And it runs absolutely great. Remember, it does have a power trim on it, which is about a $700 option on this boat. Again, I say it's a 60 horsepower. The boat is capable of about 28 miles an hour with up to 7 or 8 people on it. A few people less than that, it's going to pull a tuber if you want to do that. Of course, this is a bass buggy, but the seats are removable, so you can do some lounging in it as well. Again, I want to point out that the pontoons are in excellent shape. There's absolutely no holes, no patches, no dents anywhere on this boat at all. The skag plate is great on this boat. It hadn't been chipped out. Shows that it hadn't hit any rocks down or anything. Normal debris in the water and skins, but there's no chips on the skag plate. The prop is in excellent shape as well. Of course, like I said, the power trim helps protect the skag plate and the propeller, as well as gives you a better speed when you're actually planed up on the water. As I said, under the trailer, it's a complete drive-on, brand new. Actually, it's very easy to dock this boat on this trailer and move it. This shows a close-up view of the skag plate, as you can see. No chips, no knockouts or anything on that. This boat comes with a depth finder and 2 monitors. This shows the speedometer, and this is the depth finder here. The boat is just loaded with options. Now, it's got an onboard 18-gallon fuel tank with it. It's also got an optional 5-gallon reserve tank that we're letting go with the boat. This is your reserve tank. It's got a swim ladder here. The ladder, again, is not beat up. It looks like it's probably been used little, if any at all. It's just in actually great shape. The tires on the boat are, of course, brand new. tires on the trailer are brand new. You've got your step plates here, your modular steel wheels. This boat is just ready to put in the water. It's ready to trailer anywhere you want to go. Of course, this is the Sun Tracker Deluxe. Your panels on the boat are in good shape. They show a little bit of peeling here, but they're just not beat up and ragged out anywhere at all. Of course, right here shows this is about the most major damage that you will find on this boat anywhere. And this panel is replaceable. The cost from Tracker on this panel is a little under $30. Takes roughly 5 minutes to replace it. Again, this shows the step on the trailer. So when you get the boat out of the water, it's easy to get up on the boat. This is very, very important if you've ever had a pontoon boat. Access to these things can be difficult unless you've got such a trailer to do that. Again, I point out the pontoons, the side of the boat. The boat just really needs a good cleaning, and it's something that you can enjoy doing while you're in the water. So you're not burning up outside. This boat is ready to put in the water. It's ready to run. Take you a pail and some cleaning chemicals, and then head out into a cove somewhere and enjoy your day. It's just the boat's ready to operate. As you can see here, here's the depth finders here on the front of the boat. You've got a trolling motor here, and this is the front depth finder for fishing, and of course you've got the fishing seats that we're going to go over to momentarily. Looking at the fishing seat here, as you can see, this boat is not ragged out. The interior is not ragged out. It is weathered. It is dirty. It will clean up, and eventually, yes, you're going to want to redo the interior. Now, actually, I have a wholesale supplier where I can get these interiors for these boats for a very nominal fee. In other words, the material to cover this seat here, I can get the material for enough to cover it for about $12. And so that gives you an idea of what kind of money you can save if you're willing to invest a little of your time and do this. All the material, you buy the material, you take it to a seamstress, upholstery shop, and just let them sew it and do the covering. So this is a great project boat, and I can show you how to save hundreds of dollars by doing the work yourself. Now, the floor on the boat is absolutely excellent. Again, the carpet, to recarpet this boat, the materials, if you've got a day to do it, the materials would cost you about $100 to recarpet this entire boat. All you need to do is have a few hand tools and a day to spend taking the furniture off and then recovering the carpet. The fishing seats, of course, do swivel. They're very sturdy. The floor's not rotting out under the seats at all. Again, looking at the other seat, this is the two seats that are on the front of the boat. This seat has not been cleaned at all. Simple cleaning on it, and it does show the weather, but again, it's just not cut with screwdriver holes and knives and fishing gear and all that. It's in good shape. Looking at the front, these front seats here, up under the seats are storage. This is life jacket storage, and over here you have a live fishing well, and the fishing well is working as well. Now here you can seat up to 4 people, and this is the same way. It's extremely weathered, but again, I can get enough material to cover this entire console here for under $50. So this just gives you an idea. By buying this stuff wholesale and being willing to invest a little of your time and watching some YouTube videos, and you can actually restore this boat, which is the main component. Being the motor is where the value lies. The pontoons, I price some pontoons on boats, and you're looking at $1,000 a piece to replace pontoons on a boat, and these are in excellent shape. So the interior here is the major investment, and like I said, I calculated all the materials is less than $400 to redo this entire boat. Of course, this container shows the life vests under the boat. They go with the boat, of course. You can see the wood here is not rotting out. It's in good shape, minor covers, and you're off and ready to go to the lake. The cockpit of the boat looks extremely well. It's got a brand new Pile AM FM radio, marine radio, by the way, not just a standard radio, and we also installed marine speakers in it. We're also in the process of installing a new amplifier, high-powered amplifier with subwoofers and more 6x9 speakers. So this boat is going to have an outstanding sound system on it. Here is your for your fishing rods. Uh, you've got one of these fishing rod holders on each side. They're padded with foam. Of course, you got your speed control, you got your forward and your reverse. Everything on it just works fine. Again, this shows a close-up video of the Marine Pile radio. It also has a remote control that comes with it. And of course, your auxiliary input if you want to plug in your MP3 player or your phone or whatever you're using. Of course, this shows the other monitor that is in the cockpit area. This boat is equipped with some very nice depth finding equipment. Again, looking at the rear seat, now you've got a sun deck under the bimini top here, and here, this lounger here seats 4 people. Again, it's weathered. It's going to need to be recovered. This boat is operational, and to be honest with you, you can use this boat for years without doing anything. Most of us take our towels and throw down on the seats anyway when we're out on the lake. So they're not really that important, but I'm particular. I would like to have the seats recovered eventually, and probably will if it doesn't bring my asking price. Again, this is a close-up view of your fish holders. This is the foam that's in there. These are very nice to keep your rods up out of the way. And again, this, of course, is your driver's seat. This is probably as weathered as it gets on this boat. Again, I would want it covered eventually, but right now throw a damp towel over it for the summer and then make it your project after you use it this summer. Drink holders on the boat are very good shape. Again, need cleaning up, but they're not broke off, bent, or anything like that. Like I said, this boat is just sat outside and was actually refurbished, the motor refurbished the end of last year. It's in great shape for what it is. Again, looking at the 2 fishing seats, the front of the boat, and a front view of the lounge chair. This gives you an idea of the lounge seating on the boat. Again, this points out the LED docking lights that you have available on this boat. Brand new, working, high-powered lights. Underneath the carriage, it's showing the rollers here. It's in absolutely great shape.